students worldwide. It has the largest number of international students of any country, largest number of international professors of any country. It is the golden opportunity for study. And so with Beyond Consultancy, we feel like we give you a good platform to get your visa to study in the United States, to get your degree, get the skills and knowledge that will propel you in the greatest opportunity for your career. So with that being said, that you're going to stand before a visa officer one day. It was a few years ago that a young man from the village in Orissa came to the U.S. Embassy and stood in line to get his visa. So Ramakant stood in line to get his visa from the village in Orissa. Now he'd done his studies, he did his studies well, and he was wanting to pursue his medical studies in the United States. And so he got in line. He was confident. You know, the first things that the visa officer will look at, of course, is your confidence when you go up to the thing. So I also tell our students, you know, when you get to the place where you sit down in the hall waiting for your interview, sit down, close your eyes, relax, start thinking of the most beautiful place you've ever been, take some deep breaths and just cool it and relax all the muscles from the top of your head to the sole of your feet. And just get fully relaxed until you hear your name being called. When you hear your name being called, jump up to your feet, stretch out, and march straight up to that window with a lot of confidence and a good smile and a good eye contact and a little bit of head bob there, and say, "Good morning, officer. Good afternoon, officer." It's what time of day it is, and you can what you exude is your confidence, your atmavishwas, and when you exude that confidence, they think, "Wow, this is a good potential student." Then you want to speak the truth when you go up, because all the officers have been trained before they go through all kinds of documents, you know, but documents can be forged, nightly documents, and so they no longer look at documents. They look at your application form that you send in by computer. They'll glance at that, look at the key points on that, and then they'll ask you some questions. They'll look in your eyes, look in your face, and determine if you're telling them the truth or not, and confidently and competently. Competently means you're understanding the questions that they're asking you, and that you're answering them in the best way. And so they're going to ask you these questions. You tell the truth. If you tell a lie, then they're going to X you. And so you tell the truth. You tell it confidently, and you're prepared for your answers. For example, if they ask you the question, "What if you're denied a visa today?" How are you going to answer that question? I don't know what they're going to do, officer. I'll tell you how to answer that question. "Officer, I am confident that you will grant my visa today. But if there is some problem, I will correct that immediately and reapply for my studies in the United States." You understand? So much, guy? What you're doing is exuding confidence. "Sir, I am confident that you will grant my visa today. At the same time, if there is some problem, I will correct that immediately and reapply for my studies in the United States." And showing your laksha, your desire to reach your goal of studying in the United States. And so this is so valuable. The way they answer each question when it's asked you, confidently, truthfully, and with your goal in mind. And so this is a great thing. So beyond consultancy, we give you the full training how to answer each and every question in the best way. And for instance, the last question that's often asked a student is, why do you qualify to be a student in the United States and receive your visa today? And so you want to answer that with five points on that question. That, "Sir, I am academically prepared for my studies in the United States." And so you have a good GPA. Again, I just encourage you, keep pumping up your GPA as much as you can during your time of study here. And so get it up to a highest number you can get, because that's the first thing that universities are going to look at is your GPA. And so get it up. And so, "Sir, I am academically prepared for my studies in the United States. My English proficiency is strong." Okay, you've been studying an English medium for years. you've taken the PTE test or Duolingo or TOEFL or IELTS, again, that we have expert trainer Gaius with us today that can help you with that, and to get your English scores up high. And sir, I'm strong in English proficiency. And number 3, that I'm financially fit to cover all of my expenses. In other words, you have good sponsorship. Your parents or your family fully can cover for all of your expenses. And so, or you received a really good scholarship, or you have savings in place. All these things help show that you are financially fit to cover all of my expenses during my full study term. Number 4, that I will abide by the visa rules completely. In other words, that I'm not there to go work or go to stay with my family. I am there to go pursue my studies, to obtain my degree. That's why I'm coming to the United States. And number 5, that I will be returning back to India with the skills and knowledge that I've gained from my studies in the United States to benefit my family and society in the field of IT or whatever, study the management or whatever, completing your studies. Okay, and so that's a great way to answer that question. And so being able to answer the questions confidently, truthfully, and proficiently in a manner that they can see this person is ready for studies in the United States. All right, I'm going to open up quickly for questions that before lunch. We're just have a couple of minutes, I think. We have just 1 or 2 minutes.